I'm going on a blind date today and I'm going to reveal my big secret. People think it's such a taboo thing. It's very uncommon, but it's not. They treat me like I'm a Jezebel. I'm feeling super nervous. I'm just hoping that my date is open-minded. I am an advocate for people with herpes and I actually have it myself. My name is Kenzie. I am a single woman dating with herpes. I joined the military when I was 18. The guy that gave me herpes, we had an on and off relationship, and that went on for about 4 years. Toward the end of our relationship, I found out he gave me herpes. I was pretty devastated and I felt like my love life was over. Like no one was ever gonna accept me. Maybe I'm just gonna be stuck with him for the rest of my life, that he's the only man that's ever gonna accept me now. In the beginning, it was a lot of anger, a lot of depression, and then it turned into just ignoring my feelings. Me cutting my hair was kind of trying to like regain some of my power. My way of dealing with it without dealing with it mentally.
Oh, somebody's jealous.
Now, 3 years later, I have just spent the whole year healing, loving myself. I'm going on a blind date today and I'm going to reveal my big secret. I am very nervous. Yeah. The blind date, I've not done that before. I just really want people to see that I live normally like everyone else. Spread awareness, just to normalize dating with herpes. It's okay to get rejected, it's okay to not get rejected, that you still have options and that life can still be normal.
How do you feel about disclosing on this date?
That's not something I typically do. I usually do the first or second date, but just having to do it either way, no matter what his vibe is a little nerve-wracking for me. My dating experience here has just not been great. One individual, I disclosed to him and he wasn't interested afterwards, but then he started telling all his friends. They treat me like I'm a Jezebel, like I'm out here just passing herpes around. Every time I go out, there's always just this air of like, I know about you. I'm feeling super nervous. I'm just hoping that my date is open-minded.
I'm Mike, I'm 29 years old. Currently I'm a full-time live streamer on TikTok. I ideally would like to really connect with somebody and, maybe build something serious. Yeah, I'm a little scared, a little nervous, but it should be fun.
Hi.
I'm Mike.
I'm Kenzie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How nervous are you?
I'm very nervous.
I'm extremely nervous. So.
Yeah, where are you from?
I live here in Montana.
Okay.
Just did a quick couple-hour drive to get here for the day.
Thanks for coming out. I lived out here for 18 years and then I joined the military, so I just moved back in October.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
well, thank you for your service. So.
Thanks for your tax dollars.
What do you do for work?
I am a hairstylist and then I also do some content creating.
Oh, really? What kind?
You tell me what you do for work first and I'll tell you.
Just like background acting mostly. I have a plan for like a business venture where I could help people with trauma. Would love to help support people that may feel like alone.
That is exactly what I'm doing right now on TikTok. So I am an advocate for people with herpes and I actually have it myself.
Okay.
So that's my big secret.
Okay.
I use my platform to pretty much educate people.
Wow, good for you.
Which is pretty awesome.
Thank you so much.
TikTok is really what saved me. The reason that you are having such a hard time dating with herpes is because you think that herpes makes you a step beneath the person that you're dating. There's this one creator and she was just saying how like you don't have to stay with the person that gave it to you and that dating can still be totally normal. And after 3 years of having it, I decided I wanted to participate.
I think it's important to advocate for that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of stigma around it.
There is.
I think people obviously, they never intend to get it usually.
Yeah,
and
no, I didn't.
Yeah, and most people would assume that it's not like your fault.
I was in a place in my life where my self-esteem was really low and it was hard. Like the first year, I was living in Georgia at the time. My rejection rate was really low out there when I was dating versus here, it's been very high. Like,
oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and it's okay. People misunderstand how common it is. I think that it's valid for anybody to feel discomfort or fear around contracting it. Billions of people in the world have a form of herpes. a lot of women who think that they can't have children, but you can still have children. Most importantly, if you're someone who's sexually active, you should be getting tested before and after every single partner. You should at least give it a month so that it has time to process in your body.
Well, I think it's amazing, the stuff that you do on TikTok.
Thank you, yeah.
I think I saw they're even working on like a vaccine potentially.
They don't have a cure for it, but they can bring the transmission rate down. I'm actually on meds as well, and mine bring my risk of transmission down to 0.2%.
Oh, wow.
And then if you use like protection and stuff. I haven't given it to anybody I've been with in the 3 years that I've had it, so that's nice.
Wow, that's incredible too. Yeah. I mean, and kudos to you for, being responsible.
My first symptom was a small bump on my lady parts. It didn't really seem like a razor bump, so I went to the doctor and decided to get it swabbed. I usually just get small, like single bumps, usually like around my bum. I'll just take the med and then just make sure I keep everything dry and clean. I'm not here to ever shame anybody for not being interested, but to also remember that just because you sleep with someone that has something doesn't mean that you're gonna get it. If they wanna have a relationship with me before anything sexual happens, I require them to get tested before. And I also get tested. You're safer sleeping with someone that knows their sexual health than you are sleeping with a random person.
I hope you're like a little less nervous now at this point. Okay, good.
Yeah.
A first date's not usually the best
I agree with
litmus
that, yeah.
test, I guess, to know if you know somebody very well.
At least we could say we did it,
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
Me too. I think it went really good. We both had a lot in common, it seemed like. I was very nervous at first. I could tell he was nervous, but all of that kind of just went away. I didn't expect him to be that receptive. I was very impressed. He lives kind of far and I'm not big on long distance. Right now, I am just keeping my options open, so maybe. Hey guys, it's Kenzie. We need to have a talk about self-pity. People ask all sorts of questions. Some are very personal, like what do my outbreaks look like? What medications do I take? Some people ask how I disclose. This girl said, and you'd be surprised how people who care about you will accept you. You don't have to stay with someone just because you have herpes. I've never had someone walk away after disclosing. You just have to find your tribe. That's a nice comment.
Do your research. Pay attention to your body.
I have a lot of people who say that they just don't date anymore, they've given up, that they're never gonna find love. If they could just get out of that headspace, then they would be fine.
Learn your triggers. For some people, shaving is a trigger. For some people, chocolate is a trigger.
I was shocked. I thought it was gonna be a comment section full of just disgust, and it was the complete opposite. It was like tons of women sharing their stories. Thank you for speaking out. Thank you for sharing. This makes me feel less alone. Now that I'm in a healthier state of mind, I think I have better potential of finding a long-term partner. I am very proud of myself, yes. I realize now that after coming out and like sharing with people that I don't care as much anymore. If people are sitting there judging me, it speaks volumes on where they're at with their self-esteem, because I don't really care what anybody has going on but myself. Do some research and it will really open your eyes.